Sonic gotta go fast. Is it good? Is it bad? Should you go? Should you not? Find out today. Hi, how you doing today? It's just Jess here. Hope you're having a good day. And today, yes, Sonic, we are going to go at AMC South Barrington 24 at 7 o'clock in Dolby. That's right, in Dolby. If you don't know who I am, hello. Hi, my name is Jess. My YouTube channel, it's just Jess. Here we do movie reviews, giving you the biggest and best reviews of the movies that are releasing at the time. So please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Stick around towards the end because we are going to talk about Sonic gotta go fast. So we got Sonic 2, the Hedgehog gotta go fast. Is this movie worth going in Dolby? Honestly, if you love the first one, if you also like the video games, because this is obviously a movie video game adaptation, if you experience the seats when they fight, when it shakes, now yes, granted this is an awesome thing, especially in Dolby, because it happens multiple times. Sometimes when I go to a Dolby movie film, it doesn't do this other than the deeper blacks and the better imaging process on screen. I'm looking at you, Lost City. I'm looking at you, even though I liked you, they don't really have that. But however, when kids feel that, it's gonna be amazing because it does happen, and it happens a lot. The colors of Sonic and Knuckles pop out on screen because this is a more colorful, diverse film. Now we have Knuckles, which is red, we have Sonic, which is blue, and then Tails, which is yellow. The colors that pop out, of course, like I said, Dolby is the deeper blacks and better imaging processing, and the rumble seats Dolby Atmos theater. So seeing that accompanied with the colors, it's a good mixture. It's like peanut butter and jelly, or peanut butter, jelly, and bread. It's like it goes perfectly together, and kids will do a great time. Even me, a young adolescent adult going in the Dolby screen, I was a little kid, I was like, oh my gosh, like, but let's be honest, if you like the first one, you'll definitely like this one because it expands the story further by adding new characters such as Knuckles and Tails, and makes some interesting choices, dynamics between them. Now, if you did not like the first one, this is more of the same, but that's actually not a bad thing. If you don't like the first one, you're still iffy, you're probably gonna feel the same way about the second one, just be honest with you. So Sonic 2 is a sequel to the beloved Sonic 2020 that came out around February, right before the pandemic happened. So I remember I was a different person back then doing bad things, but now doing this movie review, I can confidently say this is good because the second movie, good vibes. The first one, how it mostly focused the friendship dynamic between Sonic and Tom, played by James Marsden, which is a great actor, by the way. I liked him in this role, I liked him in that role, and seeing him more fleshed out here is great. Expands it more, however, this movie with Knuckles and Tails. The relationship shifts a little bit because unlike the first one, you guys remember, I saw the first one again before I saw this one, it felt like a friendship just starting to blossom. And now, of course, at the end of the first one, he lives with them, but we didn't really get anything more than that. However, this one, it automatically shifts a little bit because in the beginning of the film, starts with action. Now, yes, of course, it's mostly centered towards families or older adults that play the Sonic video games. You always gotta start with action, guys. Always gotta start with action for kids because, they're in the edge of the seats, they're eating popcorn, sugar rush, He sneaks out in the late of the night to go to LA Fitness, Los Angeles to fight crime and then come back and knock out. Seems like most of us, because I used to sneak out, party, and then wake up for school or wake up for some dumb stuff with family that I have to go, and I'm sitting there in the dinner table like I need to sleep. So Sonic feels like an adolescent, like here, like if he feels like a kid. And I love the story that they took because I didn't know where the story was going in the first one. I thought it was okay, but I loved what they did here because it's a good message to overall us, the family, the audience, boyfriend and girlfriends was there, because it was a good message to us because Sonic is still a kid. And the fact that this movie shifts from more friendship to more father and son, even though Sonic in the beginning is like, stop trying to act like my dad, because the movie's gonna tackle that further. And I loved how they did that because I'm like having that father and son with a Sonic character that's from a video game with a real human. I thought that was that was like, oh, that was so creative thinking. Now a lot of people are like, that's not really creative thinking, but in the terms of the context for this movie, just watch it, and yeah, it's a little bit like cute. It's a little bit of heartwarming to see Sonic has like a father figure now because he's trying to like help him out. And I loved how it went there because obviously in the first movie, that the owl, spoiler alert, she died in the first movie. So Maddie, which disappeared in the first movie, is still played by Tika Sumter. She gets more screen time equally as Tom Marsden, which is great because throughout the rest of the movie, she acts as part of the mother figure. Like she has grown to like Sonic. Now, yes, a loophole can be explained because we didn't really see her much tackle with Sonic in the first movie. Now, yes, granted, this takes a little bit like further days or weeks after the first movie, so maybe we didn't see that, but adults will probably notice, like me, but little kids are probably not gonna care, and I'm probably just nitpicking too much. But in the beginning, Tommy and Maddie leaves for Rachel's wedding, which in the first movie, she gets barely any screen time, so I'm glad she has more screen time here, although let's be honest, the wedding scene, a lot of people think could be drawn out too much. It only serves the purpose of the story forward, gives them a little bit something to do, because in the first movie, she was just there, so I'm glad she had more more screen time now. And I'm also glad that Tom and Maddie have more screen time in this movie more than the first one. So it spans it, but at the cost of like other characters, which we'll get to in a second. But yeah, she gets more something to do. Jim Carrey is amazing as Dr. Eggman. I loved him in the first movie. I liked him in this one. Although I don't know about you guys, but if you do watch it, I felt like he was a little less goofy. I mean, he still was goofy, but I watched the first movie and second movie back to back, and it just felt like Dr. Eggman was a little bit less goofy. I don't know if you guys feel the same way. I kind of do. I'm just like, is that it really? He feels less goofy. I'm just like, I don't know. He's still a standoff character, and every scene that he's in is just like mesmerizing, and it's funny and it's witty. I like it. He was definitely born to be Eggman. Now, he did say that he was going to be retiring, so seeing this movie already, I don't know if we necessarily need him for the third movie. Maybe he can pop up for like a 30-minute cameo or something, but this guy is the main prevalent role in this film, and of course he comes back from the Mushroom Kingdom along with Knuckles. He's still witty, smart, charismatic. I love him in this role, although his sidekick Stone gets less experience, and this is one of those downsides of the movie, even though the movie focuses more on like Knuckles and Tails at the expense of Stone, which is I liked him in the first movie. I'm sad to see him get less time in this one. I do. Once again, we have Sonic voiced by Ben Schwartz, which I don't have to say anything there. I like him in this role. Now we have more jokes. We have more dialogue for him, which is great because it just expands on the first one. Knuckles is played by Idris Elba, and once I heard that he was going to play this character's voice, I was interested to see what he would bring to the table. Idris Elba, as you guys know, is a masculine type of guy. He has like a deep tone voice, so I didn't know how they would do Knuckles, but once seeing the film, I did like his voice. Knuckles is a strong-willed character voiced by Idris Elba, and I love the portray that he did in this voice because he was still a standout from the particular in the movie. You can definitely feel and hear the strength at play. One comparison that a lot of people are saying is, according to like Guardians of the Galaxy Drax, he kind of has that motivation. He's like, I need to get the Emerald Stone. I need to fight. So everything about him is like so like strong-willed because he has the Knuckles, and I love the way like Idris Elba. I'm like, is that really him? And it is him, but it's like, I don't know. He probably played around with his voice, of course, different takes, but he's like, we need to go, Knuckles. He's not as Sonic because he's like joking. He's a more of a deeper voice, which is great because the jokes throughout the rest of the movie, which I'm not giving anything away, is very like awesome to see. Especially Knuckles. One scene where he's like, no, you have a tactical advantage. And I was like, oh my gosh, he would think of like that. He would think of it like army, like fist. However, he is slower than Sonic. Because I'm just like, why isn't he catching up to Sonic? And I'm just like, no, he is slower. Tails is voiced by Colleen O'Shuganaxany. I am so sorry if I said that name right. I do not know how to say your name. I'm sorry. I did find out that Tail is a male voice, and I thought it was a girl, even though it's a woman voice actor playing as a male. However, I thought it was okay since Tails feels younger than Sonic, and Tails looks at Sonic like, oh my gosh, he's awesome, which Sonic it is. He's like the brains of the group. He has this high-pitched voice, which I think complemented his character well. I thought that was awesome. Basically, Tails tracks Sonic down while Robotnik returns from the Mushroom Kingdom, aligning himself with Knuckles, so it's like a 2-on-2v fight. The movie centers about finding the Master Emerald. Now, by the way, did anyone catch the Master Emerald? It felt like a gem from CTR Crash Team Racing. Did anyone catch that? Because I kind of did, and I was like, But with that comes with funny scenes, chases, nice double teaming up because it's Sonic and Tails. They go in the movie. Now, sidetracks, of course, they go to Siberia. There's a little dance battle in there, which was fun, but I felt like it did right the movie a little bit. Heartwarming scenes, though, of course. We got Eggman and Knuckles trying to get them, trying to go to Siberia, trying to plan them out. So it's like a team battle, chase 2-on-2 to get the gem first. Of course, they have the super slow-mo scene that we've seen in a bunch of other movies, even in Quicksilver, and they still have it here. Granted, yes, it's not as long as the first one, and it's a little bit shorter, but it's still here. Fans of the video game would appreciate this because it has a lot of callouts to the video game, as well as the Smash Brothers video game on Nintendo, which I'm not gonna give anything away, but when I saw something from the Smash Brothers game in this one, I was like, no way, like, they did that. That is awesome. Like, you know, it was so cool because when you play Smash Brothers Brawl and you get the Smash Ball, Sonic turns into something, which I'm not gonna spoil it to you, but seeing that in the big screen, now granted, yeah, it's only for like 10 minutes, and so it's not really that much, but one favorite scene that I want to talk about, I love the fight between Sonic and Knuckles. I wish it would have been a little bit longer. I really did. I wish it would have been a little bit longer, but I did like for what we got. I guess it was good quality for a short amount of time because this is what I mean for the Dolby, and I felt like that was the most like best part of the movie. Showed us different techniques from Knuckles and Sonic, from the speed to the strength and overall strategies they used to like defeat one each other. It was a good heartwarming message to the audience, and the overall movie, guys, real quick, overall it was a good message to families, to boyfriend and girlfriends, to husbands, wives. It was a good message overall, not just the movie being all action-packed, heavy, fun video game adaptation. Behind it, there's a real story between the characters, between father and son and friends, and I love that it portrayed because little kids are going to see this like growing up, so it's a good message overall. The movie doesn't do a good job of just having a good movie adaptation. It's a good movie message to everyone involved that's watching it. So when you're watching the scene when they're fighting, the colors pop out, the rumble seats, this is where they really takes Dolby to its action, because remember, Dolby is deeper blacks and better image processing on screen. Thought it was a better gamma contrast, and it was just like I had a good time watching that scene. It was like, wow, like everywhere is fighting all around. Knuckles is trying to get him with the strength. Sonic, of course, has a super speed, and it shows Sonic's weak points, which I didn't know Sonic had one because in the movie it really didn't dive in. But seeing him having little weak points, I was like, yeah, that's good. The action sequences were fun and awesome for anyone. Yes, they were longer, and there were more of them frequently. Overall, this movie is a bundle full of joy and delightful enjoyment experience with good message. Saw a lot of family, friends, and kids, and it was awesome. And of course, it leads to a sequel, which I hope we get because I think the third one will really do it. Now that we have Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles, I cannot hopefully wait for the third one because if you see until the end credits, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. All right, guys, so right now, of course, of filming, Sonic the Hedgehog 2 gets a 67% from Tomato Meter, which is weird. Why? Critics are really bashing on it. I mean, I can get why, but the audience score give it a 97. Although, you know me, we're not really a critic, but we're still yo mans. I'm giving this movie a straight solid B, guys. It's a great fun movie. Now, yes, there's a lot of loopholes, and to be honest, the marriage scene was like a B storyline. Could have been cut out a little bit. I mean, I did enjoy for what we got, and it was still fun for the audience, but I know being critical, people would want to make it shorter, but I was okay with it, but I'm just saying I felt like for the majority audience, they're probably going to want to cut that. But honestly, guys, overall cinema score B. This is a great message to overall moviegoers in general. Just a great, enjoyable, bundle, full of joy of experience of a movie. If you made it this far, I just want to say I appreciate you so much. Maybe do me a big favor and consider hitting the subscribe button, turning on notifications so you never miss a video, staying up to date with the movie news, reviews, information. Take care, guys.